Yo, what's going on, guys? Just Too Good here, and I teamed up with Benny to make this video. Today, we made a LEGO Super Mario Sunshine custom set. Well, Benny did most of the work. I just gave some ideas here and there.
And the set that we designed from Super Mario Sunshine is actually DELFINO Plaza. Now, this was an extremely fun project to work on with Just Do Good. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, please do drop a like and also subscribe. And also make sure to go over to Just Too Good's channel and drop a like on his video on this, and also subscribe to his channel. He's a super awesome LEGO YouTuber, so yeah, it would be super cool if you guys go do that. There'll be a link in the description to his channel, so yeah, go check him out. He does like a ton of cool Mario content as well. And huge shout out to the subscriber for being the first comment on one of my last videos. Remember, if you guys want to be like this guy, make sure to turn on my notifications and also subscribe and try to be one of the first comments on one of my next videos, and then you'll be shouted out in that video. If you're new to the channel, hi, I guess. I do custom sets basically, and it's pretty fun. If you want me to make something specifically, make sure to comment down below and I'll try to do it. If you have any ideas for custom courses or sets from LEGO Super Mario, make sure to comment them down below. And if I pick your custom course idea, then I'll make sure to shout you out in the video that I do. Alright, with all that stuff out of the way, let's jump right into the builds for today's video. Okay, so the first character that we are going to be taking a look at in this set is the Blue Pianta. Now, I really hope I'm saying that name right. If I'm not, then but the build for this guy is actually pretty cool. He uses a bunch of different sloping and bowing pieces, especially for the hands and also the skirt. There is one special print for him for his modified flat tile face, and I really like how that looks. There's also a little green flower type of deal coming out the top of his head. The feet can sadly not move around, but the arms and hands and like wrists or whatever can move around because the wrists are actually on ball joints and you can position it in all of these different iconic Pianta ways. I really like how this character turned out. I feel like we need more diverse Mario characters, and this is definitely a great start. All right, let's move on to the next character in this set. Okay, so the next character in this set is the Pink Pianta. Now, this is the exact same build, but there is a bit of color variation. For an example, some of the flat tiles in the back of the head are actually gray. That's supposed to represent his shirt or whatever that he has on. He also has a nice little hat on his head, which I really like how that looks. But other than that, the build for him is the exact same as the Blue Pianta. I feel like if LEGO were to actually produce these, the ball joints at the wrist would be a black color. However, for this custom build, I decided to make it pink so it looks a little more pleasing. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the next one in this set. The next character is the Gooper Blooper. Now, if you guys haven't seen some of my other custom Super Mario Sunshine sets, this was actually a cool character that came in one of those sets. Basically, the build for him uses the same exact design as the regular Blooper, but there are little tentacles that come out of his sides as like arms, and I actually really like how this character came out. There's also a bunch of different sloping tiles on top of his head. The ones on his sides are a nice light blue, and the ones on top are this regular dark blue. There is also one print for his eyes, and that's just pretty self-explanatory. It's the exact same as the Blooper. All right, let's move on to the last character in this set. The last character that we are going to be taking a look at is the new Bowser Jr. that's exclusive to this set. Now, this Bowser Jr. has two new prints, one for his mouth. The one that comes in the Mario Starter Course actually has a open mouth, so this is kind of like a different Bowser Jr., which is really nice. And then there's also a new bib piece for the one that comes in the Super Mario Sunshine game, and it's supposed to be like a Mario bib. I really like how this character turned out. For an accessory, he also has his little paintbrush staff thing, which I really like as well, and the interactive tile for this character is around back. Other than that, the build for him is pretty much the exact same as regular Bowser Jr.
Other than that, we did carry over a pre-existing flood design from Benny's previous videos, but it's still different from that original version that Benny made of Flood.
And let's move on to the build for this set. Okay, so let's start off with the back area. Now, this is the main Shine Sprite little statue, and I really like how this looks. It has a lot of different flat tiles and bowing pieces up top and also along the sides. And all around, I just really like the shaping of this. There's also the huge Shine Sprite in the middle with those two printed eye pieces, which I really like as well. And honestly, this thing and its size just is so cool and really iconic to, you know, DELFINO Plaza. Plaza. I really like the texturing with the bricks. I feel like it molds together with the amount of bricks that I used because it just adds more cracks and stuff and it makes it look like bigger, I guess you would say. Also, around back on the Shine Sprite, there is a interactive Mario tile. So Mario can scan that, or Luigi, I guess, and you can get your coins from that if you would like. Now around this side, you can see there is some crates, and you can actually see under one of the lips of the crates, you can see there is an interactive Mario tile. If you kick off one of the boxes, you can get to that interactive Mario tile and get some coins. Now this is actually a reference to the mini game that you actually find in Super Mario Sunshine in this little building behind it. The building has some nice architecture. I didn't want to make it so the interactive Mario could like actually fit in the building and stuff because that would be so big. And I wanted to make it really realistic to how this would look in an actual Lego set.
And I like little details like the design of the windows opening up on the buildings. I think that's just really good, and the trunk of the tree, little things like that really distinguish this even from mocks. I love the build here, and I think Benny did a fantastic job.
You can also see moving forward from there, we have the Pianta statue. Now, I really like this as well. I like the printed tile for his face. I think like the stone texturing on that is really nice. I also really like below that, you can see the pillar that he's standing on actually has a painted M on it. That's actually a reference to the game, how Mario enters certain levels and stuff. It'll be like Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush paints it or whatever. You can also see there is a interactive tile in front of that so Mario can interact with it. The build for the main statue is the exact same, except for the bottom skirt part is actually opening just a little bit because he's supposed to be putting like 1 foot forward and is super cool and heroic or whatever. And then the plant on top of his head is actually a different plant. It's actually like the more bricky type of plant, and I actually really like how that looks. You can see right here is the tower, or like the bell tower, and I really like how this looks as well. Sadly, there is no interaction to Mario or Luigi, but it's just like another filler building piece so Mario can like scale the tower and look around the city or whatever, and I honestly really like how it turned out. There's also this other interaction where you can see there is a pineapple on the ground next to a palm tree. There's also some shrubbery or bushes near it as well. Those are just some different bowing pieces, and I really like how that fills the set a little bit. But that pineapple, Mario can actually interact by collecting this. Now, there would probably be like a little 1 stamp next to the interaction tile. And basically, you're supposed to get that pineapple, and you're supposed to go over here to the pineapple stand, or like the fruit stand. And this is actually another reference to the game, how Mario collects fruit and he brings it back for a Shine Sprite. And basically, you're supposed to collect the pineapple, and then you're supposed to go over to the fruit stand and then deposit the pineapple basically. And I actually really like how this interaction works. You can also place a Pianta or a Pianta or however you say it, I forgot already, inside of the fruit stand, so that's also a plus. And that's basically it. Let's move on to the packaging for this set. So here is the box for this set. Now I actually really like how this turned out. You can see it is 10 plus and the set number is 40520. The set name is Delfino Plaza. The set comes with 1,310 pieces. This is obviously one of my biggest custom creations yet. There is a official Nintendo seal of quality on the box and also a choking hazard. You can see Flood is included on the bottom right over where it says expansion pack. You can also see it says expand your starter course, which is actually pretty cool. You can also see on the sides of the box, it says Peak Pianta, Blue Pianta, Gooper Blooper, and also Bowser Jr. And you can just see some more details on the sides of the box. If you don't know why I like this box so much, it's because I usually do boxes 3D rendered like this, where I basically plaster all of the different sides of the boxes on a cube in Blender and then I render it. So let me know if you like the more realistic box or you like the Blender box better. So let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do drop a like and also comment on today's video. And if you are new to the channel and you enjoyed today's video, I actually have 2 different Super Mario Sunshine custom sets on the 2 first worlds that you enter in the game. So if you enjoyed this Mario Sunshine content, please go check those videos out. They'll be in a card in the top right if you want to go check those out. Thank you so much to Just2good or Justin. It means a lot that you reached out, and this collaboration was so fun. Also, if you have any ideas at all for any custom Lego Super Mario sets or anything like that, make sure to comment them down below. I read every single comment I ever get, so I assure you, if you comment down below, I will read it, and I'll try in my best way possible to make it into like some sort of custom set. If you guys have any questions about anything, my email is in the about section on my channel, and also I'll have a link in my description to my Instagram if you want to go check that out.
And go check out my channel, Just2good, if you want to see more Lego Mario content and just Lego content in general, and subscribe to Benny Bricks as well. We'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.